Next, we will have a business creation open dialogue brought to you by Game Changer Catapult. In these sections, Masa Fukata, the director of Game Changer Catapult, will welcome Yuka Tanimoto, senior editor and chief producer of event production group, Forbes Japan, to discuss about the innovations. We will also introduce the entrepreneur teams born from Panasonic SKO SFC collaborations and demonstrate cleaning as trainings. In order to share the new concept of housework, first let us welcome Game Changer Catapult to the stage with a big round of applause.
Hello everyone. My name is Ryuta Hamamoto from Game Changer Catapult. So it's time for business creation of dialogue session. But before, let me explain about Game Changer Catapult at first. Paradigm shifts are taking place all over the world at this moment. Due to innovation of technology and diversification of lifestyle, the world is changing dramatically. Smart products with IoT and AI technology are included, and there is a shift to service value rather than products. Thanks to internet technologies and platforms, we can consumers direction. It means the precondition of the business is changing now. In this situation, should we choose to disrupt by ourselves or be disrupted without our consent? Of course, we should choose to disrupt by ourselves. That is why we launched Game Changer Catapult. We are kind of in-house innovation accelerator for creating new business and values. Our vision. The first one is creating home tech ahead of the curve for the future. The second one is staging co-creation opportunities with people inside and outside Panasonic to accelerate innovation. The third one is exploring a new style of manufacture to deliver service value rather than product. Mission. It's beyond manufacturing. Our intention is to provide home electronics not only as things, but also as concepts that will offer new value, including platform and communities. It should be more customer point of view like this. Lastly, then let me explain our guiding principles. It's unlearn and hack. We believe that sharing past experiences and ideas to creating new value will contribute to rich society of the future. Today, you can see the 6 our business ideas at Game Changer Catapult booth. Please come to our booth. The landmark is red flag. Please welcome. Thank you. That's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. So next. Now let's begin with panel discussion. It's Forbes Japan collaboration session. Please welcome Please welcome Masa Fukata and Yuka Tanimoto. Please welcome.
Hi everyone. Thank you for coming today. So So we'd like to introduce Yuka Tanimoto, Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Japan, who are renowned economic journalist, who was actually very active about reporting global issues on TVs and other medias. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
So could you introduce yourself first?
Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Yuka Tanimoto, and Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Forbes Japan. And I joined Forbes Japan 3 years ago, and then before that, I had been a newscaster, I mean a financial newscaster and a financial news commentator for a long time. Actually more than 15 years, so you can guess my age. And actually, I worked for Panasonic actually, almost 20 years ago. Really. Then, yeah, so I'm so honored to be here today. And then,
Thank you very much.
yeah, especially so for Japan, to focus on the startups and also the making of innovation. So I'm really, excited to, discuss with you.
Thank you very much, Yuka-san. So, okay, I will introduce myself. Sorry, I don't have my chat slide. I didn't do the homework. Okay, so my name is Masa Fukara. I've been in Panasonic for many years. But I decided to come back to Japan from Canada and find that we don't have so much things to sell anymore. We are giving up a big business with plasma TV, and then we are actually focusing on the different things, especially in the B2B. But I think in order to change our world, we also need to encourage ourselves into the home appliances business too. So when I came back to the home appliance business from Canada, so I decided to do something else, in order to accelerate innovations within corporation of Panasonic. So we established a Game Changer Catapult platform to encourage our entrepreneurs to propose new business ideas to actually the outside, even before we decide to make actual products and services. Also, we are not focusing only to the manufacturing things. We really like to expand our business categories rather than just the making things. We like to also delivering a service to each individual families, based on the data we get from home appliances. So those ideas are presented in a showcase in a booth. But before that, we also like to discuss about how a Japanese big corporation can accelerate innovations, and how to work with the startups, and what is the difficulties, what is the chance that we can take on. So Yuka-san, from your experiences, how do you see a Japanese big corporation can make things happen in the innovation world?
Okay, actually, so I have covered a lot of companies regarding the open innovation. But so as you may know, most of the companies is not working so well regarding the open innovation, right? So because there are some reason, maybe the speed and also the not talented person to create the innovation, and also so many things, right? But I think one of the reasons why they really struggle for making the innovation is the purpose or object for open innovation is not correct. I mean, because usually most of a big company is looking for just finding new technology or finding new idea from the other company, right? So it's not an open innovation. So maybe we need to move to our next stage, move to the business stage, I think. So that's the reason why. So we just
business open innovation has been a very big hype right now. So lots of companies try to do the same thing, but actually what they're trying to do is, as Yuka-san mentioned, that probably a big corporation still thinks that the startups are just a vendor, one of the vendors. They can help big corporations to grow. Probably it could be maybe vice versa. the big corporation need the help from outside. But if we keep the attitude like, startups and vendors, I don't think we can really grow. So we have to probably break down the barriers between big corporation and the startups. But we need advice from Yuka-san how to do it. How to do it is always difficult, very much challenging for us. Could you advise us?
Sorry, the music is so loud. It's also I can't miss your question, but maybe I think I can do.
How to change our attitude?
Attitude, okay.
The big corporation.
The one of the purpose is open innovation is always the leader asks the people like, is it benefit? Is it beneficial or so can you monetize the business? Maybe it's not. Maybe so the open innovation is not increasing in the sale. So you need to start from what is your motivation or what is your passion or what do you want to do? What do you want to change the world? That kind of things is really very important.
Yeah, motivation could be a key word. I think motivation could be very, very challenging right now with a big corporation like us because, like if you are told to do something and you don't have the heart to do it, probably you try to do the job only. But you may spend a long time at office and then it could be becoming a, work style issue again. So we were talking about the new style of working, but actually I think that's not only just work time, overtime issue, but we really need to think about how we manage the vision and the mission and also the motivation with the employees, right?
Under this open innovation era, so maybe the people, not only the company, the people need to connect to the person who has a same will and a same passion. Then maybe you can change the world and then you can make innovation. Then so anyone can be a leader under this open innovation era. So that means you need to go outside and find the people really interesting. So that's a really way to go through.
Yeah, that's good. I think. Thank you very much. So that's why we try to promote our action guideline, unlearn and hack. So if we try to unlearn, we can't really just listen to our bosses or maybe senior people who are in the company, but also we like to encourage our young employees and actually young at heart employees to come up with an idea. And then if you have an idea to change the world, please come up and please propose to us. And then we as a game changer catapult invest a little bit of money for prototyping and marketing fee, and then we give them mentorship to do this. And then they finally come to the events like Slush and South by Southwest to showcase their ideas. And then we get feedback from outside. But also, what about some of our groups actually find the partners outside even before we recommend them to do. So maybe we can have other partners demonstration after our session. So that's something that you can expect from us too.
So I just wondering. So how do you communicate with the startup people? Because the culture is totally different between the large corporation and the startups, right? And then always that's a problem. Always. So do you have any idea for?
It's always a big problem. We don't really know, and the people have a difficulty to change their daily habits. For example, it's very difficult to change the shampoo, right? It's a shampoo you keep buying the same shampoo for years, 10 years. The same thing, but you have to step out of the world. Right? You have to step out of a comfort zone, and then you have to try, and then speak in English in this kind of stage. This is my first time speaking in English in public, but you have to step out of your comfort zone, and then we like to also encourage our young and old and everyone in the company, and even people outside Panasonic, please talk to us, as person to person. This way, probably we can, accelerate the communication. Then it's not about the relationship between companies or corporation. It's more like people and people talking to each other, different languages, but the same passion. Like if we have a passion, maybe we can talk, right?
And then also another problem is the leader. I mean the CEO or boss, maybe. So always stop the project, right? So how do you communicate with your boss or your CEO or to make it the open innovation go come true?
It's interesting. Like if you try to meet our executives, like CEOs, COOs, or directors, they say, please accelerate innovation. Right? They say the same thing. And also, like if you try to talk to young people, and they say, also we like to accelerate innovations. So actually, the passion is the same. They don't just talk to each other too. So don't be afraid to talk to the management or the executives direct. And then they may have the same thing, and then they say, like, please do this and this. And my recommendation, please don't listen to your bosses, right? Please don't listen to your executives. You should do whatever you do, whatever you want to do, and if you believe that's correct to do, please do it first, and then you get feedback from the people outside the company. And then you can go to the management saying, okay, we get feedback from outside. So that could be important, probably lesson that we learn from Game Changer Catapult.
So in Game Changer Catapult, I mean, if the person you really want to join the Game Changer Catapult, how do you do that? Because usually the other large company, so always for open innovation, so just make the new business development and then appoint the people to join that. That looks really appropriate, but it's not appropriate actually. Then they really doing the job, no passion, no will, right? So that's a really bad things for open innovation in a large corporation. But what about the Game Changer Catapult?
Yeah, but for example, the participating in this kind of events, like a Slush, is a one, probably the good, the start. You came to this event, you heard something, you met people, and you can, very good position to start something. And you can talk to your colleagues, you can talk to your management, what's happening in Slush, and then if you want to do something, please say so, and please start doing it. And don't ask for permission. If you try to get permission, the management, you have to think about it. Okay, this is a cost, this is benefit, and why you have to do this. That may take time, and that may take probably them to understand, and who didn't come to Slush. So that could be very difficult. So please don't ask for permission, and then you do it anyway, and then you get feedback from probably the people you met, and then they accelerate the actions. That's my recommendation.
So I look around the booth of Game Changer Catapult, and then I'm so surprised because just 2 years employee is joined Game Changer Catapult. That's a really good thing for them.
They are called the Game Changer Catapult native.
Right. So how do you motivate that the young person to be joined this kind of things?
We just don't motivate young people. Young people anyway, they are motivated anyway, originally. So maybe the key could be just ignite their passion inside, and then the passion inside will explode as a result of starting something. So maybe just a hint, like asking them to do something, and then they do whatever. And surprisingly, they are very, very talented, and they are very, very good. So they can find the partners, they can find good ideas, and then they can do it.
This is really how can I say, kind of difficult question and tough question maybe. So do you have a fear or do you have any concern to that those talented person just quit the Panasonic and then go just and establish their job and just establish their company? Is that a really big risk for you, right?
It could be a risk, that could be a probably chance, but the improving the employees' employability, probably that could be also the key to, because that's actually the growing your employees or growing your young people, and then probably they learn something, and that we like to have those kind of people have huge employability to change the world. That's something that we are happy to do that in Panasonic.
So to keep the people's motivation up, or to keep staying in Panasonic. So what do you think of like some idea for that?
Yeah, we don't really have to keep them inside Panasonic, but they can come and go. And go and come.
Okay.
So some of our executives came back from the startups after they quit, right? So that could be also the welcome, and also the wall between corporations is already broken down. So it's a lot easier now to go and come, right? Okay, so we have to. Sorry, the time is limited, so we have to finish the discussion. So if you'd like to continue, what's happening, to see what's happening in Panasonic, and please expect. Please wait for the probably article coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, about the Slush activities with Panasonic, with the help of Panasonic, and then Yuka-san will also the report, right, in the Forbes Japan magazine. Okay, thank you very much, Yuka-san.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please give a big applause. Okay, and now our next session. Our next session will be idea pitch. Please welcome Masami Yokocha, who will introduce the collaboration ideas. Please welcome.
Hi everyone. My name is Masami Yokota. I'm a member of Game Changer Catapult. I'm a UX designer and previously managed UI design at Panasonic. And so I'd like to introduce you to our first idea, automation. Automation will support you with a scent that can gently alter your mood to fit to your needs. So last year we presented automation in South by Southwest. This year we present automation 2.0 with great partners. So please welcome Eric Conius from Ender and Naoki Osada from ABEX USA. Please. Hi Naoki. Hi Eric. Thank you. So, how is it going? Okay. So, are you ready? So, please go ahead.
I'm going to sit down.
Hi guys, I'm Naoki from ABEX USA. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fukada-san, Yokota-san, and all Panasonic people. Can you choose, right? Yeah, what's presentation? That happens quite often. Thanks. Well, I don't think it's working. You guys have our PDF that we sent you? Yeah, how are you, Eric?
I'm good.
So where from?
Originally Los Angeles, but I live in Berlin.
So how did you like Japan? Like how often you come to Japan?
I love Japan. I've been here quite often, so it's great.
You were born and raised in LA, so I think I love very the skateboarding culture very much. And then do you come?
Yeah, I came from the skateboard industry, yes. I moved to London 18 years ago.
18.
Years
You
ago,
U.S. London,
yes.
and then
I moved to Berlin.
Berlin.
And then
How do you like Berlin?
Berlin's amazing. Then I founded 4 headphone companies.
Oh yeah, so
Sweden.
you're a serial entrepreneur actually.
Yeah. So I was the CMO for Urban Ears headphones and Marshall headphones.
Cool. So you.
And then now I just do consulting and I work with Indela as a strategic advisor and
So
head
you
of
have
partnerships.
a lot of music background, like same as us. So it's ready. So we are the future of music by AVIX. Some of you know, some of you may not, but AVIX is a music company founded 30 years ago. And now we have become kind of in the industry, the corporation. But we just launched a new project last month to survive this generation. Future of Music is an open innovation project with music-related startups from around the world. Yeah, it's working. Can you just forward the page? And a space, please. Yes, so Future of Music consists of 2 functions. One is the Future of Music investment in Los Angeles. So we launched the branch last month to lead this investment and then partnership function, which I'm leading. And the other part is the counter. So we partner with and then created business with our portfolio company based in Tokyo. So music industry, Japanese music industry is second to US. We have 15.8%, but at the same time we have very high barrier to entry. So we are going to be a market entry partner to create the future of music experience together. So far we have invested in 5 companies, one of which is these guys, and then we partner with a music accelerator called Techstars, and then some music-related venture capital. Actually, Techstars Music is where we met and the team last May, and then we were so impressed by their team and idea. Actually, I'm the biggest fan of their technology and the service. So Eric is going to explain more detail.
Yep. Hi, we're Indel. Next. We've built technology to make you focused. We live in an increasingly distracting environment. The amount of information our brain is trying to process daily is bigger than ever before. According to a joint study by UCLA and Humboldt universities, office workers lose 86 minutes a day due to distractions. 85% of people are dissatisfied with their working environment and can't concentrate. Office workers are interrupted every 3 minutes. Just think about it. It takes 23 minutes to regain focus after you've been interrupted. According to Gallup, this epidemic of distraction is costing a huge amount of money. This has resulted in a rapid explosion of the productivity market, as more people are ready to pay for digital products that help them stay focused, be less stressed, and do more. Now, sound is a crucial component to solving this problem. The easiest way to control your environment is to control your sound. Sound is very, very powerful. It's scientifically proven that by using certain frequencies, tones, and melodic structures, we can make you sleep, relax, run scared, buy more, and of course, we can make you focus. People are trying to control their environments by playing focused playlists or some natural sounds. These sounds are scattered across multiple channels, and they're static because they don't adapt to what's happening in your real life. In real life, you're going to meetings, driving, commuting, flying, having conference calls. There is no single track or playlist that can service you in all these different situations. We have built a technology that generates personalized, adaptive environments designed to make you focus faster, stay in the zone for longer periods of time, and relax better. We do this by plugging a number of inputs into our algorithm. The time of day, the weather, your heart rate, movement, traffic conditions, your calendar, and generate personalized environments. Even more importantly, your body works according to circadian rhythms. The sound that you need at 9 a.m. is different than the one you need at noon, the one you need at lunch, or the one you need in the evening. For example, in order to help you focus faster, we need to sync the beats with your resting heart rate. We pull the data from a smartwatch and personalize the beat for each user. You just can't do that using pre-recorded music or sound. To demonstrate and test our technology, we have created an app version of Indle. We have observed, measured, and surveyed our testers using the experience sampling method. That was provided to us by a brilliant scientist with a name no one can pronounce. You might know him as the guy who invented the term flow. We are proud to say Mihaly sits on our advisory board as well. People exposed to Indle are claiming that it's easier to concentrate and they feel more calm. Most importantly, they are willing to pay. Our business model is a subscription base. Our surveyed testers state that they would pay for Indle on a monthly basis. After we have validated our technology, we have moved beyond the app and created different versions of Indle, an Alexa skill and a web version. Thanks. We then moved further and created a smart TV version, integrated with smart light and temperature systems to create multi-sensory experience. The company we're building creates smart environments that adapt and follow you every day, everywhere during the day. We are a team of 6 people that have been working together for 5 years. We have built and sold Bubble, a digital art for kids company that won multiple awards and was acquired by Berlin-based Fox & Sheep. Now we are applying our experience to create adaptive environments that follow you everywhere. On the go, where we adapt to your cadence. At work, where we adapt to your calendar appointments. And in the car, where we track traffic conditions. And home, where we are working with multiple senses. Imagine walking into your home after a long day. Our algorithm knows that you've had 10 meetings, just spent an hour in traffic, and your heart rate is above resting average. It adjusts the light, the temperature, summons proper visuals, and fills your room with a personalized sound environment. Indle currently is available on iOS on the App Store, and next month we will launch the Android version. But this is just the first step. We're looking for partners that can help us bring this technology to the next level, which is why we're also working with AVEX. And that's it. If you come if you have any ideas or want to fix problems that everyone has, come visit us at the AVEX booth. We have the Indle versions there, so you can use it and test it. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. So we invest in Indle at the seed round, and we are working as an exclusive distributor and a market entry partner in Japan. So it's excited to see the future together.
Yes, let's do.
Thank you very much.
Yes?
Thank you. So from now, Our second collaboration idea, so Palma. Just a moment. This is collaboration with Keio University, SFC, Shonan Fujisawa campus. Please welcome Masaki Ono. Hi, Masaki.
Oh,
Are you okay?
okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Can I say this? Okay, hello. I'm Masaki Ono, a student of Keio University. Today, I'd like to talk about an appliance named Palma, which provides you with the colors and fragrance based on your emotion and warm your heart. As the smartphones spread all over the world, we collect and post the various information from the social networking service as a daily life. The SNS are becoming a very useful and a necessity for us, but there are negative effects in use part. For some researchers, according to some research, the people who use SNS frequently have a 2.7 times greater risk of becoming depressed than people who less used. So we conclude that the people need more time to face your insight and your emotion and your feelings. And I propose that Parliament have such people to recognize their emotion. And this is a concept movie of Parliament. Please watch it. The target for this product is 24 to 34 years old who live alone. I focused on the people who cannot stop comparing themselves with other people in terms of career and marriage and childcare and so on. And the parent can analyze your emotion by the tone of your voices and the content when you talk to it. With the emotion gathered, the color and the fragrance of the 3D hologram flowers change gradually. If you have happy days displayed as oranges, and if you have sad days displayed as blue, it's called like this. And the design of Paragon like this, and it has an aroma oil and the microphone and the speaker and the projector inside. The target number for sales is 1 million. I estimate the sales for 13.5 billion yen by the device prices and monthly fee. In the future, I would like to try the data business through the accumulation of the data of emotion. Unlike conventional smart speaker like Alexa and Google Home, and the Paragon keeps close to the heart of users. And I have depressed because of SNS before, and I get better like this by keeping away from SNS and having time to face myself. I like to have the people who suffer from the same situation I have experienced, and the problem helps such people to step forward.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Masaki. So, we'd like to have short session. Okay. So, first of all, Naoki, new business by integrating art and technology needs new team organization. How should they foster unique team culture for success?
So, great question. So, as you say, it's really important to create new culture where people can express themselves very freely and without any hierarchy and boundaries. So, ABEX launched a new division, which is different from existing businesses, like music business, and we created a new business team where it's supervised directly by the CEO, and so we have currently 10 to 15 people, and with no like unit or like hierarchy, just one general manager and the other all same level. And where I started international startup investments, and then finally launched the company last month. So based on my experience, but still pretty important to have a hierarchy. I mean, to execute the strategy at the same time. But from 0 to 0.1, everyone has to be free and respect each other. And culture-wise, open to anything, so that it's not about just geography or age or gender. Just like soul-to-soul communication is one of the factors that we focus on.
What about, do you have the time? Okay. So, okay, the next question, so to Masaki, okay. Yeah, about Harban, what kind of new value does Harban provide the users?
The Harban makes the traditional self-discoveries more familiar by creating time to face the emotion, and we developed a technology to make the life more convenient, but there are negative effects in our mind. So in the next era, I think that it is necessary to use the technology to solve the mental problem and to support our mind. Yes, the technologies will give us a chance for self-discovery.
Yeah, that's good. So, how about Eric?
What was the question? I got distracted by
Sorry. So, we have the time up. Okay. Sorry. Thank you very much today.
That's okay.
Thank you very much for joining us. And please visit our stand. We are happy to provide you more details. So today, thank you very much. One more time, rounds of applause, please.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now to our last session. Our last session will be Kaji trainer. Please welcome Martin Pasquier, Sayaka Matsuo, and Marina Kaji. Please give a big applause.
All good. Good morning, everyone. I think we are the last session before the lunch, so we'll keep it short and interactive. My name is Martin. I run an open innovation agency in Singapore. So my job is to help global brands to innovate in Asia, in Southeast Asia, in China, and in Japan. Very happy to be here. I think in Japan, one of the issues is that the population is aging very fast. So I'm just curious to know how technology can be a solution to solve this social issue. Can you tell us a little bit about the motivation behind Kaji Trainer?
Of course, could you put on the presentation? I'm very happy to introduce our new project, Kaji Trainer. Presenters Marina Kaji and Sayaka Matsuo. This service has turned housekeeping into healthkeeping. But first of all, why housework? It is because elderly people are struggling to keep training their body. The reason they cannot continue exercises is that the activities are totally different compared to the original routines. On the other hand, housewives spend about 30% of the day doing housework, like cleaning, cooking, and washing. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So housewives spend about 30% of the day doing cooking, cleaning, washing. And furthermore, according to a medical expert supervisor, housework is physically demanding, preventing dementia and long-term care. So all you have to do is wear this Kaji Trainer belt, and it will lead to a healthier lifestyle, adding fitness factors to your daily routines. So I would like you to see the video.
Let's start the exercise on the floor.
So you can exercise with your favorite music too.
I gave instruction to more than 400 elderly people in medical field. When they come to the hospital, they say, I feel sorry every day. I help you and live healthy with confidence throughout your life.
So this is how the belt goes. The belt has a sensor to detect your movements and the speaker to provide you voice instructions. You can review the results of your progress by using the app. And exercise menus that are suited to your fitness level will be delivered to your app from the cloud daily. Further, the exercises you complete will be recorded and you will receive personalized programs according to your progress. Customers can subscribe to this service and device through sports facilities, nursing homes, and insurance companies. In the launch of this new project, we're welcoming all business partners and facilities. Until today, all appliances help families by reducing housework demands. But our next challenge is to utilize these requirements. Kaji Trainer could totally change the future lifestyle. So let's get a daily workout with Kaji Trainer. If you are interested in our idea, please feel free to visit our booth in the back, and please share your ideas with us too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Very smart idea. I think you can applaud. I think it's great that you turn like a house routine into something productive for people. For me, it's still a bit hard to see because I'm a guy, so I do a little bit less housework. And I use a lot of house cleaning services as well. So can we have a demonstration of Kaji Trainer? Is possible?
Yes, of course.
Right.
Today we have the guest for this
Okay,
demonstration. But to prepare, could we take out these chairs and tables so that we can do the demonstration? Thank you very much. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Our guest is Miss Mami Seita, author of 5 Minutes a Day to Stay Fit. And she's an expert of Bisoji, which is turning cleaning into workout. So please welcome Miss Seita.
Welcome on stage.
Hello, I'm Mami Seita. I'm happy to be here today.
Okay, thanks a lot. We are very happy to have you. Maybe to start, can you explain us what is this concept of Bisuji?
It's becoming beauty, clean, and healthy by cleaning your house.
Okay, so I have heard that you are not alone today. You have invited some other master ladies in Bisuji. You want to invite them on stage now?
Of course. Resort ladies, come here.
Okay, super. Welcome to the stage. So I'm very surprised to see that you look very fit. Do you mind if I ask your age?
I'm Sadae Sato, 6 years old.
I am Wakayo Serizawa, 6'7".
Okay, so quite unbelievable. I think you look quite fit for your age. So can I ask what is the key for keeping the shape?
It's workout while housework.
Okay, so it means you have added a fitness factor on top of the housekeeping routine, correct?
Yes, to cleaning routines when the house clean, the house clean.
Okay.
Become clean, and the environment is become canal. Your stress will be reduced too.
Okay, I think it quite matches the concept of the KG trainer that we have discussed before. So before we dive into the discussion and Q&A, I think we all want to have a sample of the KG trainer dance. So are you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. So could everyone go to the position? And could everyone stand up? Kindly stand up to dance with us. Thank you very much for
All together for the
cooperation.
KG dance.
In this Kaji trainer dance, there's a mopping exercise. Straighten your back, step 1 foot forward, and move your mop and move your weight until your arms are completely straight. Your back legs should be straight as also, and move them backwards until you feel the back muscle engagement. Just repeat this on both sides. Thank you very much. So, is everyone ready? Let's kajikure! Dust your house. Usual housework is physically demanding, but with Kaji trainer, please mop the floor. Clean the windows.
Congratulations. So now we understand how they manage to keep fit all day long. Thank you very much. Very good performance. So can you tell us what is the trick to change and to turn housekeeping into workout, housework into workout? How do you do that?
It's just 3 points. It's to stretch your body. keep breathing. And using both sides of your body.
Okay, makes sense. So straight back, breathe in, breathe out, and we use both sides so that we don't have an imbalance at the end of the day. Thank you again. I think they deserve another round of applause for the performance. Thank you again, ladies. Thank you for your performance. So maybe just to finish the session, a few questions for you as a project owner. Can you tell us a little bit how KG Trainer can help to fight also against isolation of the elderly?
Yes, we're planning to establish a community for the users and partners. This KG Trainer is not only about doing housework or workout, but it's also making communication and the community through this housework.
Okay, I think it's very smart. I think you know that a lot of apps out there are, helping communities to discover themselves. Second question, you will obviously collect a lot of data with the KG Trainer. So how do you take the data maybe as a solution for new business?
Yeah, you're right. The main point in this idea is that we are accumulating the data of the housework. And if we deepen the understanding of the physical condition of these elderly people, we think that we can provide wide range of services.
Okay, so last questions maybe to finish. So we have talked about Japan now. What are your take on other markets? Do you try to expand that project into other markets? And if so, what are the ones that you are looking for now?
Our ultimate goal is to establish this global platform where everyone in the world can enjoy this service and share their personal activities with people all around the world. So, aging issues are not common only in Japan, but also in China, Europe, and many countries around the world. So we think that this goal is realistic.
Okay, super. So if you come to Singapore, you can text me because we have a lot of aging population there as well. So I'm pretty sure that it will be useful for us all. Thank you all for attending this last session. Thank you again for your project team to have demonstrated the prototype and looking forward for the next session. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Have a good lunch.
Hi, thank you very much. Please give a big applause again, please. This will conclude our session at Slush Tokyo. For any future questions or comments, please visit our stand as we will be more than happy to guide you for more details. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. I hope to see you all again. Thank you.